Today, let's talk about justifying the cost of upgrading your windows and doors. The question is, does it really add value?
It does. And let us show you how.
Section 1, upgrades and ROI, the real data of vinyl and fiberglass window replacement. So here's the deal. Buying new windows and doors is a significant investment, especially here in Southern California. But there is real data and real information that can justify the cost as to why replacing these windows and doors just might be better than you think.
Window replacement in California homes is consistently above the highest return on investment that you will get in your real estate purchases.
It absolutely is. So let's get into that ROI, shall we, Duncan?
Yes.
Okay. I think why don't you reference some of the reports we've got? Some of the real data.
According to Angie, formerly Angie's List, and Realtor.com, 85% of the money that you will spend on windows and doors will be recouped at the point of sale. In California right now, Southern California, it's running at 83%.
Wow. That's incredible. So that means that I'll get 83 cents back on every dollar I spend?
That is correct.
That's incredible. Now, you said for windows, is that for a specific type of window?
That's for vinyl and fiberglass windows and doors.
Vinyl and fiberglass windows and doors. That's absolutely incredible. Well, that's real data, folks. 83 cents for every dollar you spend. That's a pretty significant ROI, and that's some real data justifying why replacing with your existing windows with vinyl or fiberglass windows is a good ROI.
It is.
Section 2, more savings on upgrades. So now that we've talked about the ROI of your windows, let's talk about other additional savings that you get by replacing your windows, shall we?
Yes. Good idea.
Okay. What's the first one?
The first one is, let's talk about energy efficiency. Dual pane windows over single pane windows is a huge energy savings. The U.S. Department of Energy says on average people save $465 a year. And that's every year. It's not just one time. So it's a great thing to do.
I mean, that's absolutely amazing. The potential savings that you get just with your energy bills. Wow. So what's another one?
Comfort and noise reduction. One of the things that I recognize as I get older is that being comfortable in your home, not sitting in a draft, not having those fluctuations in hot and cold is really appealing. When you're 30, maybe you don't notice it as much. When you're getting into your 40s like I am.
Okay.
Just kidding. As you get older, that becomes way more appealing. And noise reduction, everybody loves noise reduction. Nobody wants to hear the trash guy waking you up in the morning or the dog barking, or maybe you don't want to hear your neighbors arguing or vice versa.
Or just talking.
Anyway, comfort and noise reduction in your home, very appealing.
Yeah, I do think that everybody watching can truly understand the benefit of having some sort of comfort and some noise reduction, for sure. What else?
Aesthetics and maintenance. I mean, who doesn't want their house to look nicer? Curb appeal with window replacement is so fast. It's amazing. We go to houses that just are so unappealing and just boring, and literally 8 hours later you walk away and you've got brand new windows, and it just makes the stucco pop, it makes your paint look better, it makes the interior look better. You combine all that with maintenance-free traveling for as long as you can think of. It's very, 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 very enjoyable to do this sort of an upgrade.
Well, I mean, that sounds absolutely incredible. I mean, who doesn't want to have perfectly installed windows that are maintenance-free? Beauty and low maintenance? I mean, that's a win-win.
Yeah.
Anything
Fantastic.
else?
Yes. Replacing your windows, it becomes appraisal proof. You know, if you go to sell your home, appraisers come out, they're going to give you 70 to 80% of the money you spent will be added to your appraisal. And that's what makes up your selling price. So it's a no-brainer.
I mean, that's absolutely incredible. So, I mean, just the key takeaway here then for the two sections that we just talked about, the ROI and then just sort of these additional bonus benefits, if you will, that you get. I mean, not only are you talking about getting an ROI or return on that pretty significant investment of, you know, about 83 cents on the dollar for Southern California specifically, but you have these sort of added bonuses. I mean, aesthetics and low maintenance and noise reduction and, you know, the lowering of your utility bills or that money, $465 was it, back in your pocket?
And you didn't mention comfort.
And comfort. I mean, those are absolutely incredible. So, I mean, when you want to talk about adding value or the reasons why you should be replacing your windows with vinyl or fiberglass, I would say it's a green light go.
Yep.
Green light go. Section 3, entry doors, ROI, and curb appeal. So if you think replacing your windows is important, then replacing your entry door is absolutely critical. And the reason why is because it's the first impression people get walking up to your house. It is consistently one of the greatest ROI sources of any project that you can work on. Shall we jump into the data?
Let's do it.
All right, help us out here, Duncan.
All right. So, National Association of Realtors. They dig into this stuff. Here's the information they come up with. Steel doors, a replaced entry door in steel, you will get back 100%. 100% of the money you spend will be recouped by installing a steel entry door.
I mean, that is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. I can't even say the word. So $10,000 on a door?
$10,000 back.
I mean,
incredible.
That is incredible. Okay, how about a fiberglass door?
Fiberglass is almost as good. 80% ROI on a fiberglass door. You know, steel, fiberglass, either one of them, such an incredible upgrade over your hollow core wood door. Who knows what you have? I mean, if your house is 20, 30, 40, 50 years old, it's probably not a good door. If it's a tract home, we know it's not a good door. So doing a steel door or a fiberglass door, and they come with so many choices of glass and caning and different designs. I mean, there are thousands of choices. Make your house look original.
Absolutely. So what you're saying then is just getting a new entry door is the way to go?
Yes.
Fantastic.
There is one caveat.
Okay.
Unless it's ugly.
Well, there's that. Okay, so definitely a quality, attractive
Yes.
entry door is the way to go. Well, thank you. Thanks for sharing that ROI data. Let's dig a little deeper into entry doors in the next section, shall we?
Yes.
Okay. Section number 4, the front door why.
Are you asking me why?
Yes?
Oh, there's lots of whys. Why number 1, curb appeal. Wow. Again, I've said this previously. This is the entrance to your castle, your home, where your babies sleep, where you make memories. It is the most important focal point of the front of your house. So make it look pretty.
Absolutely. It's where your eyes go to first, right? When you go to look at a house. And do you really want to buy a house with an old, drab, unattractive front door?
Yeah. You know, the funny thing is, and maybe my years selling windows and doors to people, maybe I realize this more than most people, but when you walk up to someone's house, you go and you stand and you knock on the front door, and then you stand there staring at it until someone opens it. It's a lot of time to take a look around and see, this doesn't look so nice.
Exactly. So you probably don't want that.
Yep. No. Number 2. Why? Safety and security and energy efficiency. New doors give you increased safety. The locking mechanisms are really good. The jambs are thicker. The way that we install strike plates, we don't use those 3/4-inch screws like you used to. We're using much bigger screws that go right through the jamb and into your studs that are, way stronger. The security of knowing that you've got a door that no one's going to just come along and break through is incredible. And the whole time, they're more energy efficient. So that's great to have.
I mean, that's absolutely key. I mean, having security or knowing that you're secure in your home with your front door is so important. And of course, having all the extra comforts and energy efficiency, that's great too. But the security part is really key, isn't it?
Third, why? Cost effective. We talked about it. You're going to get 100% of the money that you invest into a steel door, 80% of the money back on a fiberglass door, and all of the benefits that come from spending that money far outweigh other things that you could do in your home.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely incredible. I mean, just, kind of reviewing the 2 sections that we talked about with entry doors, specifically Section 3 and Section 4, the actual ROI that you just mentioned of 80 or 100%, and then all of these whys from the aesthetics, it being just the entry to your castle, the first thing everybody drives up to and sees, standing at the front door and looking at it, the security and the peace of mind that you get with a front door. There's just so many reasons why you should focus on doing your entry door. And then the fact that the ROI is so fantastic for an entry door, really can't beat it. Well, now that we've done entry doors and we've done some windows, how about we get into other doors, shall we?
Sure.
Great. Section 5, patio doors and French doors. Is the indoor-outdoor concept really worth it?
Yes, it is.
Well, let's see. I mean, we do know Southern California homeowners love the indoor-outdoor concept. We get questions about it all the time, for sure, don't we?
We do.
Yeah. And, at the end of the day, is upgrading your patio door or maybe adding a French door really going to add the appeal and the value that you think it is? Let's crunch some numbers, shall we?
Yep, let's do it. So very similar to windows, patio doors and snobby patio doors, which we call French doors, will give you a 70% ROI on average. That's really, really good money spent because on top of that, you have the ease of use and the beauty and just the whole different feel. Having fogged up, old windows or single pane doors that don't slide, you're using them as a workout program.
Yeah.
That's no fun. Putting in new ones that are beautiful, the ease of use and the just the beauty of it is fantastic.
That's incredible. So I think I can do some simple math here. So let's say I paid $4,000, give or take, for a door. Then that means I would add $2,800 back in value to my home.
Wow. All these sales at Nordstrom's are really helping you with your percentages.
Well, I keep telling you, it's not just about looking fabulous. No, so just kidding. Let's talk about the appeal of these beautiful doors.
Yeah, the seamless flow in and out is absolutely amazing. Bifold doors, stacking doors can transform a home. They really can. Whether it's a condominium or whether it's a huge home, anything in between, you can really transform your living spaces or master bedrooms by doing beautiful patio doors.
I mean, that's absolutely incredible. It can make the space just feel so much bigger too. And you can really enjoy that, we have beautiful Southern California weather. You can really enjoy that weather by being able to open that up and make that space feel bigger.
It also, if you think about selling your home, it attracts buyers. A major renovation company says that you can get up to 75% of your ROI by doing doors like these.
Wow. Well, that would definitely be a reason for me.
Yep. And you get to, this is the thing I've learned over many, many, many years of doing this. It's not always just about the ROI. You get to enjoy this while you have it before you sell your house.
Yeah, I mean, you make a really good point there, right? It's about being able to enjoy your home. And so not only visually is it more beautiful and it's more appealing potentially to future buyers, but it's just enjoying your home, enjoying that sort of indoor-outdoor concept. Yeah. And I mean, not to mention that if you do decide to sell your home, it's going to look great in pictures.
Yeah. Or you might decide to stay.
Or you might just decide to stay, exactly.
Yeah.
So what else do we have?
Energy efficiency.
Okay.
The energy efficiency of new windows and doors is absolutely amazing. Think about the size of a door. Your patio door is like 3 to 10 times the size of an average size window. So having that be efficient on the back of your home, just a standard 8-foot sliding glass door is 56 square feet of glass. Having that be energy efficient makes a huge difference in your comfort, your energy efficiency, your safety, your security. I mean, you can't go wrong.
I mean, that's absolutely incredible. So I get, the energy efficiency, so maybe the decrease in my utility bills, and I also get UV protection,
yes,
right? Because you just talked about a huge amount of space. I mean, you're going to have that
solar heat gain.
Yeah. And then if I've got the UV protection, doesn't that also then help protect my furniture?
Everything.
Or my flooring?
Your flooring, your furniture, your artwork, your shutters, your blinds, your curtains, your valances. Yeah, it's an incredible difference.
I mean, just that alone, me, I get so particular about the floors and, the furniture and seeing that sunlight beating down on it. And then I know how you are with the utility bill.
Yeah. And then look, at the end of the day, you have the beauty. The beauty is just an added bonus that you get to see 24/7.
Wow, that's phenomenal. Well, those are all very, very good reasons, data justified on why we should, or why you should consider replacing a patio door, adding French doors. And yes, the in and out concept is worth it.
Yep.
Section 6, interior doors add value too. Interior doors may not have as big of an ROI as, say, windows or entry doors or patio doors and French doors, but they are super important.
They are. Removing negatives, if you're going to sell your house, having beautiful new vinyl or fiberglass dual pane, energy efficient windows and patio doors, and then having those really horrible, hollow core, flimsy, drab interior doors from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, even still today they're putting them in, can be a real negative to a new buyer. They're going to think about having to spend money to upgrade and what a hassle that would be. Replacing those doors will give you lots of upgrades. So it's a good idea to do.
Yeah. So if when you talk about removing the negatives, what does that do to your home's value?
Yeah.
It goes way down. So I love that idea of removing the negative.
Yep. So ROI on interior doors, 50 to 70%. That's a pretty good investment into your home when you think about what you're going to get out of it. Beauty, some noise reduction, some better safety, better moldings, just an entirely different feel and look to your home. And when you shut the door, it doesn't sound like a hollow, flimsy piece of who knows what. It sounds nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you know what? It's not like an entry door where we saw 100% or 80%, but that's still, that's a good ROI.
It is. Yep.
Fantastic. Yeah, definitely worth doing the upgrade then, I would say. Definitely worth having that discussion and doing that upgrade.
Yep. So if you think about this, if you spent $3,000 replacing some interior doors. Let's see if lightning can strike twice. What would that be like for an ROI?
Oh, you're talking to me?
I am.
I'm gonna go with $1,500.
Well, that would be correct if it was 50%. Yes. Close enough.
Okay, well, how about closer to 2?
It is closer, $1,500 to $2,000. Money back. Not bad.
Not bad. All right, well, we always talk about stumping Dunk, and actually, I think you can't stump me.
I bet I could.
Well, I don't really want to take you on that challenge because I think you probably could too.
All right. Let's move on.
All right, well, give me another aspect of replacing interior doors.
So imagine that your house is built in the 70s. Those doors are more than likely flat, just literally 2 pieces of who knows what sandwiched against some squiggly bits of cardboard inside it. They possibly have 50, 60, 70-year-old hardware on them, and they just feel so cheap. So putting in the new doors is such an incredible upgrade, especially if you do solid core doors. They feel so much more substantial.
Yeah, so, it sounds like what we're saying here is that, having new interior doors would be really nice because it wouldn't turn away buyers potentially who are looking at your house, right? It may not have that big wow impact ROI value, but it does do something. It's that negativity, removing that negativity that you're talking about.
The material and the style, it adds substance, it improves privacy, it gives you better sound insulation. There's really no way to go wrong.
Yeah, and you know what you can also do is if you really want to get into the interior doors, you can do some sort of trendy upgrades, right? You could do like those barn doors.
Oh yeah,
those are really, really cool. We've seen those before, and we actually get questions on that as well. So you can do some trendy upgrades as well if you want to do these interior doors. So don't just think you're just gonna replace maybe boring interior doors. Look at some aesthetic appealing sort of options because they're out there.
Yep, they are.
Well, these little touches definitely don't go unnoticed, do they?
They do not go unnoticed, especially by wives.
No, they do not.